This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Kermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Wildcats will kick this deep to begin the game. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to pass. It's Pavia. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, that's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the run here, lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they got a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to...
Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Low.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
There's the handoff. breaks free. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Pavia. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The sure hands. It's Bradley. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the fastball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. He's running out of time here. Hawk over the middle, it's Alexander. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
To throw, it's Johnson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to run it. It's Edwards. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Alexander. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Pressure is coming.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
He'll field it close to the 50. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. 2 comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's Pavia. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
1st down for the offense.
fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Edwards. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Johnson. Caught near the sideline. It's Edwards.
Brings up third down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bradley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Bringing pressure. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Looking to throw, it's Johnson. With the catch, it's Edwards. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Pavia. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Hudson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Back to throw. It's Pavia. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. The extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Pass rush closing in. Past the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. To the air, it's Johnson. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kansas State. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Tough position here, second and long from the 14. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Wildcats. They continue to roll up the score.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Defense is coming after him. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And on the carry, he's heading left. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Brought down on the play at the 19-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Now they're running on the toss. Runs through the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 2. 2nd down coming up.
Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
Paid for this? Son más malos que el veneno.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. The Wildcats will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Short pass finds the tight end. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The running game stubbed twice. It sets up a third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Leaning on the run game here late. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field.
35 on to punt it away.
And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
It's a quick grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
To the air, it's Pavia. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to...
Looking for a man deep down the left side.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Grinding away with their running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught out of the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes and try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. He makes the grab. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Gain of 25.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out of this ballgame. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.